Hey, this is a Trendy Socialite. I hope all is well with you. Today's video will showcase my 2011 rolling into 2012 product staples. I do get asked quite often what products I use on a regular basis, so I wanted to share those with you. For those of you that may be creating and or tweaking your regimens, hopefully these will give you some ideas as to some products you may want to try for your hair. The first thing that I would like to say that is one of my staples for this year, last year, and going into this year is actually when I'm holding all of my staple products in, and that is this tote. If you are familiar with the 31 bags, this is what I think is called the utility tote. And a friend of mine actually sells these, and she was vending at a show, so I went by and I said, oh wow, I can put all of my stuff in this bag. And so, you know, I got one and I absolutely love it. I think it's perfect for a car trip, especially because if you keep it packed with things, even if you keep it packed with a duplicate set of your staple products, then literally all you have to do is pick up this bag and throw it in your trunk and you're all set. Sit it on the counter and you have everything right at your fingertips that you need for styling. I also think it's a good idea if, say for instance, you have a son or a daughter and you're doing their hair, but they use different products than you, then you can keep all of their stuff in this bag, and that way you're not really mixing products and having to go all around the house to try to find you know, whatever products they may be using on their hair. But you can also obviously use this for many other things other than for your natural hair products. But this has been great for me, and most of the time I actually keep it packed just so it'll be convenient if I need to go somewhere, if I'm going somewhere to get my hair braided or something like that, and I have everything that I pretty much use at my fingertips. So let's get started with what's in this bag. I have a feeling this is going to be a long video, but I'm going to try to keep it as concise as possible. One of the first things, and every natural probably should use some form of this, is a water bottle. I'm shaking mine up because mine has stuff in it. That's why it's not clear. Mine has olive oil and aloe vera juice in it. In the summertime, I add glycerin to that mix as well. So I use, obviously, my water bottle for everything. Styling my hair, twisting it at night. If I want to put it up, I start with this just to make my hair pliable. If I have to do any sort of manipulation with a comb or a brush, I spray it with water first. There are all kinds of recipes out there for moisture mixes, so you should be able to find something that something with some product that'll work for your hair. Some people put leave-in conditioners in there. When I was relaxed, I actually used to do my moisture bottle, my spray setting lotion bottle, with leave-in conditioner as well. So that's an option for you, especially if there's one that you use that's kind of liquidy. So in terms of cleansing products for my wash days, my favorite product is the Shea Moisture Retention Shampoo. That is my favorite. As you can see, like, there's hardly anything in it. Right now I'm kind of using Jane Carter's Moisture something shampoo, but this by far is my favorite in terms of my hair actually feeling moisturized when I'm done washing it. It's the weirdest thing. Like, it really does feel like all I've done is co-washed or something, because it's really pretty moisturized. Conditioners, I go back and forth, in and out with them, so I lump these all together because I use what I consider sort of cheapy conditioners sometimes. So those are one of my staple products. I do the Kimmaytube wash method. So I use these after I shampoo, before I rinse. I use any combination of these. And one of my favorites, And I also use the VO5 Moisture Milk and sometimes the Suave as a co-wash. But definitely the VO5 Moisture Milk. I really do like the Herbal Essence Hello Hydration. I've been using this for a while now. It has excellent slip. So sometimes if my hair for some reason has been up or it's kind of just funky and I need to detangle before I wash, sometimes I will use some of this to aid in that detangling. So this is a good product. And a lot of times, if you follow me on Twitter, which you should, if you follow me on Twitter, I try to keep up with when these go on sale at drugstores, and sometimes you can get these for this size especially for like $2 or less. So it's a minimal investment, but it can last you a while, and it's a relatively good product. Aloe Vera juice. I do use this quite a bit. As I said a minute ago, it's in my water bottle, and I also use this in my Kimmaytube leave-in conditioner because I still use that product as well, which from what I can tell, she has taken down that video with that recipe in it. So yeah, so much for that. I think there may be some other YouTubers that have videos up of that recipe tweaked for their own purposes. So if you're interested in that, I'll try to find them and put them below for you. But I think her video is no longer available on YouTube. In terms of a leave-in conditioner, I am still the Cantu Shea Butter girl. I still like this. And this is my creamy leave-in base for the Kimmaytube leave-in method. I've also used Kinky Curly Not Today as well, and honestly I don't see much difference between the two for me. So for, you know, $5, I'd rather use this than that for that particular purpose. Probably my all-time favorite multi-use, multiple use product is EVOO extra virgin olive oil. It has so many uses. A bottle this size, and mine is just a great value brand. If you're brand loyal, have at it. This is $5 or $6. As you can see, I'm a little bit over halfway, almost halfway done with it. But I use this in everything. It's in my water bottle. I use it in my deep condition mix. I use it to seal my hair when I'm twisting at night. I use it, I mix it with my shea butter. I've even made a body butter with olive oil in it. I literally use it for everything. And let me tell you the other thing. Sometimes 2 or 3 times a year, my pastor in my church, we do a consecration of oil and water. Holla! Guess what is up there? My EVOO that I use in my hair, and I think that's part of the reason why I haven't had many issues, because my oil is consecrated by who? JC, Jesus Christ. Holler if you hear me. I mean, Jesus is concerned about all things, including the health of our hair. So yeah, but I can't recommend extra virgin olive oil enough. If there are people that are allergic or can't use it, I'm sorry, because I love it. I absolutely do love it. And I even used it when I was relaxed. That was in my my roller setting mix. I used it for deep conditioning. So even if you're relaxed, extra virgin olive oil. Oh, and another use for extra virgin olive oil, if you use the oil cleansing method, which I have a video about, and I'll post that below for you, you can use extra virgin olive oil for that. So it has a multitude of all kinds of goodies in this bag. Okay, the other thing that I use is coconut oil. Mine might be the cooking kind, I don't know. But I saw on Facebook the other day people flat ironing with Crisco, so you know what? Don't judge me. So yeah, coconut oil works really, really well on my hair. If you are looking for a product to give your hair some shine, this joint right here will definitely do it. This is what I use to style my hair in the morning. I put coconut oil on my hair before I style. Speaking of styles, this is day 1 of my twist out, and if you follow me, I posted a video at day 9, and then the next day I posted another video of how I maintain my hair, and my twist out ended up lasting 21 days. Actually longer than that, but probably 23 days. But yeah, so 3 entire weeks of what I thought was a banging twist out. And I even directed a wedding. Did not wash my hair before the wedding, and my hair was fierce. Okay. So yeah, I use the coconut oil to style my hair. I put it in, and as I'm untwisting, and that gives my hair just the right amount of shine without looking oily, greasy, and weighed down. So I love coconut oil. I'll also post a link below to an article that I just saw on Black Girls Long Hair about the benefits of coconut oil. And you can also use coconut oil to seal hair. And I did see it as a person's comments that they thought coconut oil led to breakage in their hair, so you do have to be careful sometimes with products. But I have had no issues at all with coconut oil. I absolutely love it. In terms of what I use to twist my hair at night, I do use the Lock with Ease method. That video will be located below. Lock was created by Black Onyx 77, and it's liquid oil cream. So my liquid is my water bottle. My oil sometimes is the EVOO, or this next line of products that I'm going to talk about, L.O.C. I love E.A.S.E oil. Their essential hair oil is the bomb. And one of the things that I absolutely adore about it, besides it being a good oil with good ingredients, is the smell. A smell that lasts all day, because literally I can smell the Caribbean fruit on my hair right now. And everywhere I went today, people were like, oh my god, what's that smell? What do you have on that smells so good? I'm like, it might be my hair. Yes, and that is because of this. And usually, for the most part, I do use this to seal my ends when I'm twisting my hair at night. And you saw that in the twist out video from a couple of days ago. But I also use their healthy hair butter. This one is almost done. This is the original one that I got in papaya, which smells delicious. Oh my goodness, it does. But I also have Caribbean fruit and pomegranate. Pomegranate is probably my second favorite in terms of those scents from E.A.S.E. So I do highly recommend that you try these products. I've not really tried anything from them. They even have a spray, which I just ran out of. A little shine spray that is good and smells, you know, you can get it in the scent of whatever other products you have. And I'm a huge believer in layering scents. That's what also adds to the longevity of it. So say you twist with the healthy hair butter, you style in the morning by putting some of the hair essential oil in your hands, and then you just kind of lightly mist your hair as you're about to walk out the door for just a little gleam of shine of their spray, their shine spray, which they say you can also use on your body, and I actually have, and it's wonderful. And then you just kind of have this lingering scent. So as certain other products begin to fade, the shine spray begins to fade, then you're smelling the oil, and as the oil begins to fade, then you're smelling the hair butter, and it pretty much lasts all day long. So that is one thing that I love, love, love about their products. Another style aid that's my staple product is Eco Styler Gel. This is the olive oil one. I have the argan oil and a regular one as well. Eco Styler is just a marvelous product in terms of hold, non-alcohol, and it's just great for that. I use it to do all of my styles that require, you know, any gel and slicking updo kind of thing. I don't really do the baby hair thing, mostly because mine is like really stubborn and won't lay down all pretty and nice like a lot of other YouTubers do. So I don't really use it for that because it just doesn't work for me. Another staple product is vegetable glycerin for me. And a lot of people, you know, have said and do continue to say that you cannot use glycerin in the winter time. And I saw an article last year sometime by either by or on Oyen Handmaid's website that says what you can do with glycerin is apply it to your hair before you get in the shower, and allow the steam and the moisture from the shower to be the moisture that the glycerin absorbs. And so that way you can, if you like glycerin in the spring and summer, or when it's more humid, then you can use it in the winter in that particular way. And sometimes I've had it in my water bottle and I haven't seen any adverse reaction to my hair at all when I do it that particular way. So sometimes, like with my puffs, I may put glycerin in my water bottle before I spray and that sort of thing, and works just always fine. Have on hand some aloe vera gel. This is a lighter weight gel than the Eco Styler. So if you feel like Eco Styler is too heavy for your hair, if you have fine hair and it just doesn't work with it, then I would try the aloe vera gel. Now, sometimes, and what I used to do with my twist outs is mix shea butter with a little Eco Styler gel for added hold. That is still something that works for me from time to time, but I don't do it quite as much anymore. But if the Eco Styler is too hard, you can try mixing your shea butter with aloe vera gel, and it'll probably give you just the right amount of hold, keeping your hair soft, but making sure that your twist outs last, you know, pretty much the entire day. So something that I purchased way last year in April at the World Natural Hair Show was the Afro Veda Healthy Hair Therapy Oasis Fruit Cocktail Hair Souffle, which smells delicious too. And if you look inside this jar, yeah, wish I had smell-o-vision because I smell it right now. So yeah, I've used just about all of that in the course of a month or two, 2 months maybe. And mostly because I was twisting my hair every night with this when I was doing during that 3 weeks where I had the awesome twist out. This was part of that regimen for that. So I went to their website before Christmas, and this was not, I think this was sold out. So I'm going to try to check again toward the end of the week when I get paid to see if it's back in stock, because I really do like that. I haven't smelled and or tried any of the other products. So if not, then I'll just wait until the World Natural Hair Show and purchase another one of these because it is awesome. Not long after I came back from the World Natural Hair Show, I did a video review of Uncle Funky's Daughter's project, and I think I talked a lot and talked up the Curly Magic, and this has been one of my product staples from that point on. Excuse me, 2011, 2012. I primarily use it, which is why I still have over half the bottle left, just on my ends. Curls them up perfectly. So when I've done twisting curls, braiding curls, and that sort of thing, I've used this on the ends of my hair for that purpose. Even just on my twist outs and braid outs, this has worked really well. So if you have ends that you feel are tough to catch a curl, twist up at the end, I would try the Curly Magic. At the show, I got a deal, you know, hair show deal or whatever, but I think online this is $25, which if you use it for that purpose, it'll last you a long time, because as you can see, I've had this for almost 9 months now, and I still have a lot left. because you really only need to use a very little, because it has some pretty strong. Something that I was asked to try back in June was a product by a company named Shay Essentials, and I wasn't asked to try a specific product, but this is the product that I chose, and I'm glad I chose this product because it has become one of my staple products, and that is their protein-rich hair milk. I just posted a review last week of this product, but you may have seen me use it in my twist out video. And this is the product that I currently use with my Lock with Ease method. In the video, I believe I was using a Design Essentials moisture lotion, which is okay, but I actually really like this product. So be sure to check out my product review of the protein rich hair milk, so you can check that out. In terms of tools, I don't use anything. Let me make sure I've gone through everything in here. Yes, I don't use anything magical. My Denman is actually fake, so it's more like a lemon. And my ouchless bands, my shower comb, my rat tail comb for parting purposes if I need that, my clippy things that I use for sectioning. Because I have them left over from my roller setting days, I have like a million metal clips, and that's what I use to when I'm twisting my hair at night to secure the roots of those sections. And as long as I'm careful taking them out, I honest to God have not had any issues whatsoever with using the metal clips at all. So my tools per se are no different than probably your tools. That's pretty much it. So these are my 2011 going into 2012 product staples. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. I will also leave the website for my friend that sells these 31 bags in case you don't know a 31 bag representative. Please feel free to contact her. She's awesome. And she will work with you and make sure that you get everything you need. You can get these bags monogrammed. So that's something to think about and look at as well. You all take care and be blessed. Bye.